Today is one of the biggest days of my life. All my years of hard work, sweat, and tears, and it has come to this. Sometimes I wonder, how did I get here? Was I alone on this journey? No, of course not. There were so many people who helped me along the way. So many smiles and faces that I would never forget. Today is for me, but also for everyone who has lifted me. Today is for us. It was in 2010 when I first joined SISB Nursery-Kindergarten. I was only 2 years old back then, and most of my memories of that time are quite a blur by now. But some remain firmly etched in my mind. Those NK years were the first time I had to be away from my parents. I had to learn to be independent real quickly. Sure, there were some tears, but that didn't last very long. What I got in return was so much more precious. I made lifelong friends and forged relationships that I still hold dear today. Primary school was the true start of my educational journey. I made friends who motivated me towards my goal more than ever before. But above all that, those were really fun times as well, with lots of fond memories. I remember having fun with my friends, and even the childish arguments we used to have. But my most impactful memory would probably be taking the IPSLE exam, which is benchmarked with the Singapore education system. My results were great, and the scholarship granted by SISB made me into who I am today. Another important part of my primary school journey was further improving my Chinese. Although we first learned Chinese back in nursery, primary was where it really started to get serious, including the HSK test, a benchmark of Chinese proficiency for non-native users of Chinese. I made it past HSK level 5, which means I am proficient in the language. Primary school is probably the longest part of my educational journey so far, and it will forever stay as a fond memory to look back on. And this is where I am now, secondary and sixth form school. After the success that I had in IPSLE, I was kind of resting on my laurels for the first couple of years in secondary. However, in grade 9, something sparked inside me. I gathered my focus and started revising and concentrating more in class, while leaving time for extracurricular activities and hobbies, such as volleyball and cooking. This included being elected into the student council, which played a huge part in expanding my social contacts and improving my communication skills. I had the opportunity to help the school community on many occasions, including helping out with school events, such as Halloween, and also helping with organizing the prom for 2023. One of the most memorable experiences was taking the Cambridge IGCSEs, while studying and working together with my friends. There were also numerous other activities that made me grow as a person, and not just academic-wise. Despite all the great moments in SISB, nothing could have prepared me for the feeling that I felt when I got my results for Cambridge IGCSE. I had emerged as the top student in the whole of Thailand. As I walked towards the stage, a sense of excitement and achievement gripped me. I saw so many familiar faces in the crowd, my friends, my teachers, and everyone whom I've gotten to know over my years in SISB. They were all clapping and cheering for me. That was a moment that I will never forget. SISB has taken care of me for so many years. It has been like a family to me. No matter what challenges I face, I know that this family will always be here for me. Thank you, SISB.